Okay, so this is really cool that I just wanted to show you guys. So I just signed this brand new mint condition, untouched WWE Brahma Bull Heavyweight Championship title. And for all you wrestling enthusiasts, pro wrestling aficionados, you guys know the history behind this. And for those of you who don't, so I was very lucky and fortunate enough that the WWE made me the youngest heavyweight wrestling champion in the history of pro wrestling, in the history of the WWE. And I first became WWE heavyweight champion as a heel. And in wrestling vernacular, for those who don't know, a heel is a bad guy, babyface is a good guy. My first championship run as a heel, I used the traditional WWE title at that time. Very famous, iconic title. My second run as a babyface, as heavyweight champion, the company made this really beautiful title for me to walk out with and hopefully electrify arenas and stadiums all across the country every single night. We went in a different direction. I actually never used this. This is why this title is so cool. It's a collector's item. I never used it. There were a few reasons why we decided against it. My main reason was, at my core, I love the world of pro wrestling. I grew up in the world of pro wrestling. I thought that there was something important about maintaining the integrity of the original WWE heavyweight title, the one that has been passed on and bestowed from Hulk Hogan, Randy Macho Man Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, etc. And of course, all the other champions before those guys too as well. So for me, I think keeping the integrity of that title was important, even though I was really like fucking blown away by this. As you can imagine, I was like, holy shit. This was in my locker room when I got to the arena. I think it was Madison Square Garden. But we decided against it, and I'm glad we did. But a few of these were made, and I rarely sign them, so I did sign this one. We're going to auction this off for charity. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. This is cool as we get into the nameplates here. I'm sorry, as these nameplates. We have the diamonds here. We have the electricity in the background. We have The Rock, and a little bit of cool detail. The T on The Rock goes up. That represents the one and only electrifying, smoldering people's eyebrow. Got The Rock here, the symbol of greatness, the Brahma Bull. Again, lightning bolts in the background, red eyes signifying the intensity of the Brahma Bull. And of course, there's an evolved tattoo Brahma Bull on my arm today. Again, lightning bolts in the background, Brahma Bull, red eyes, eyebrow up, and horns going out. Now the evolved tattoo on my arm these days, the horns are forward, representing in life we always move forward. Champion on the bottom, The Rock, WWE scratch logo, and People's Champion I signed at the end here. So for those of you who don't know, and I know many of you do, I started calling myself the People's Champion in 1998. Muhammad Ali, and this was my ode out of respect to Muhammad Ali. So his family came to watch me wrestle in Louisville, Kentucky, where Muhammad is from, in 1998. And his wife and his family were backstage, and I remember saying to them, please tell Muhammad, I'm a heel, and at that time I was really the biggest heel in the company, bad guy. And I said, no disrespect to his name. It's actually my way of honoring one of my heroes, Muhammad Ali. I said, so I will be happy not to call myself the People's Champ anymore. And she said, Muhammad has a message from me to you. And that message is, he wants you to use the name People's Champion. You've earned it. It is yours. That blew me away. I may or may not have gotten emotional that night when she told me that. So anyway, that's a little history behind the People's Champion. So as I'm called these days, still the People's Champion. Now you guys know where that came from. Anyway, We are going to auction this away. I'm going to send this back to the WWE offices in Stamford, Connecticut. Sue Aitchison is a wonderful executive and employee there who I've worked with for years, heading up all the philanthropic efforts. So we're going to auction this title off to somebody, and whoever winds up with this title, I wish you nothing but mana and electricity in your office or in your wherever, in your gym, in your bedroom maybe. Don't make it weird, wherever you're going to keep it. Oh, and one more thing. So check this out, guys. So I've always been a big proponent of electricity and things that are electrifying. I'm a big believer in feeling, emotion, and mana. You guys know, you hear me talk about and use the word mana all the time. It's a power that comes from within, and to me, it's a very electrifying power. So that's the whole identity behind these lightning bolts that I've used throughout my life and my career. I mean, for years, decades now. But cool thing I want to show you. The lightning bolt returns. It's one of the many reasons why I've always loved and embraced Black Adam. Lightning bolts. Lightning bolts. Eyebrows. All right, whoever's going to get this title, I'm very happy for you, and enjoy.